It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of Logan Webb, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. Henderson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
That's first. The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. There's one on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And this series has been kind to him. 5 total hits have led to 6 runs batted in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Hit to short. Flores is there. The second for one. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run. Joe Musgrove will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This one's flared off to the right side. Alomar moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next to dig in, Mike Yastrzemski. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So here is Manny Machado. His career numbers against this pitcher: a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ripped toward the gap in right. Machado on his way to second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The second baseman,
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat. Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
To second for one. So now here is Ricky Henderson. He's set and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Flores. One there. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 1 for 5. 0-1 the count. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Musgrove just to the left of the mound. 2 gone.
That is good. Not shortstop. Wilbur.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're on the. And now here is Tony Gwynn. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Now Trent Grisham. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, and that becomes the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he's safe. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Center fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and that'll plate both runners as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Anthony Banda is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Mike Piazza swings and grounds it to short, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Fred McGriff. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Roberto Alomar, who was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in now, Joe Musgrove. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, Dero, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's under it, and that will end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Out in front of it, strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher,
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tatis onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
batting ninth.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Anthony.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Gwynn is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants leave 1. They're down 9-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Grisham takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score as they extend their lead even further. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Tatis is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Friars in that category. Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Arlene Garcia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Throw won't get him.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
So now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Into the box now, Joe Musgrove. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Garcia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now back, left field.
At the plate now, Ricky Henderson. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D'Lo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back.
Digging in next, Trent Grisham. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. First offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Matt Wisler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Set with the 0-1 to short. Flores has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And in steps Manny Machado, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
To the plate now, Mike Piazza. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Fred McGriff, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This one's down to third. Reined in. And it's in time at first. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Sears down the first baseline. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way.
Alex Dickerson.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. Stepping in once again is Roberto Alomar. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard to short. Flores is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Joe Musgrove, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Padres go down quietly, but not to fear as they hold a commanding. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. And he fouls this one off. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
He froze him on the fastball there. Mauricio Dubon becomes out number 2 this inning. Buster Posey is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
Right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hot shot on the ground to short. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get them going.
Into the box, Trent Grisham, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch, he swings and grounds it to short. Taken in by Flores. The second for one. On the first, and they turn another one. Their 4th of the afternoon, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to. Tommy La Stella is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Third baseman.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today. Not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
You know, over the course of
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Jake McGee enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
17.
New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Mike Piazza as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food
skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive base hit. And the run is in to score from third. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Piazza, the runner at third. McGriff is at second with nobody out. Oh, here's a line drive. That is going to get down, and it's going to roll for a while. And I'll tell you what, with his wheels, he may not stop running. Now both runners are across. Alomar takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Reyes Maranta comes. Sheffield will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Slater is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ricky Henderson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Moranta, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hard on the ground towards short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's just a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Tyler Rogers comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Now a long throw to third. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
Yeah, so Brown, this one fouled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Flores has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Eric Gagne will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in. Stepping up is Ricky Henderson, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Dubon is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. So next to bat will be Tony Gwynn. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Digging in will be Trent Grisham. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. So now into the box is Wilmer Flores. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And Gagne's throwing gas now as he just reared up and threw it by him for strike 3. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Giants down in order, and they remain well behind. All set for the start of the inning, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Back up the middle. Flores is there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. His career numbers in this matchup is a perfect 2 for 2. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, Mike Piazza. He's 5 for 6 to this point. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Rogers, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Tyler Rogers sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
So it was a swinging strike 3. Donovan Solano goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 30-0 the final this afternoon. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.